Okay, so here's another interesting thing to keep in mind, another little show and tell. So here we got a tank that has reasonably clean sand. I mean, you have a little bit of the diatom. The blue on this camera is obviously enhancing that. It doesn't really look that bad, but there's some brownish tinting going on right there. And that's this 4 foot, 5 foot half, no problem. When you get over here to the other side, all of a sudden, we've got a green slime algae. You can see that greenish color right there. And it is, you know, this over here, unlike the other side that was brown, is actually green, right? So this is all, that algae is spread out over here. Well, why is it on the right side and not on the left side? Well, show them what's up, Raj. When we get here this morning, these blinds are open. Oh my, what do we got here? Open that other blind too, they were all open.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it an interesting coincidence that not only is that light from the window only hitting the right side, the line of that green algae right here, notice that line going straight back. Notice this gap in the middle. Notice the way the blinds are hitting that area. And then where you have this bright spot right here, and I'm sure the sun is sort of changing around, there we have the green right in line with this area right here going straight back, right? So I see this a lot, and me and Roger have discovered this over and over in different clients' tanks. You know, natural sunlight, even though it's indirect, I mean the sun is not right outside this window, but it's up there somewhere, right? Time now is 8:30 in the morning, and this particular time of the day, the way the sun's coming through is doing this. Now later on in the day, it's probably not as big an issue. So I mean, it's actually a time frame sort of thing. My thinking is, for the most part, don't even leave them open. Keep your blinds closed. If you need to open them, I like doing something more along this. Just, you know, get your need for light. I turn the levelers at the angle to where the light can't penetrate as well, so I don't have it pointing with sun in. I can sort of still see outside, but we are deflecting that light from coming in. And now we've pretty much blocked that area. The only area that's getting light is the area that seams between the blinds themselves, so it's slipping through there. So you know, that explains this part. But yeah, if we just keep those blinds tilted a little bit, you know, you can still gain the pleasure of a little ambient light coming into your house and not really affect the aquarium as much. Or even better yet, place the aquarium somewhere where you don't have to worry about that. All right, so I hope this was a learning opportunity.